Alright, so this is English paper 2 2022 GCE. Specifically, I'm going to answer the transformations, which are rewrites. So an example is saying human rights must be observed by everyone. Then B is saying what dash. Then the correct answer here, it is what must be observed by everyone are human rights. Then let's come to the questions. So question 1A is saying, this knife is not as sharp as that one. This knife is not as sharp as that one. So we use this when you're talking about objects which are near. Or even I can say when you're holding something, then you can say this is that and that. Then as for that, we use that when you are talking about something which is far away from you. Okay, the objects which are far away from you. Now, specifically here we are comparing what? Two things, which means here I'm going to use what? Comparatives, not superlatives. Okay, so I'm going to say, as for B, I'm going to say, that knife is sharper than this one. That knife is sharper than this one. Then as for question 2A, it is saying, the members of parliament will make him president of the country. So now, in this statement, who is going to make the president? Who is going to make the what? The president of the country? Are the what? The member of parliament. So I'm going to say, he will be made. He will be made. He will be made, or he will be made president of the country by the members of parliament. He will be made president of the country by the members of the parliament. That is the what? The correct answer. Then as for question 3A, it is saying, unless it rains tomorrow, we shall hold an extraordinary staff meeting. Unless it rains tomorrow, we shall hold an extraordinary staff meeting. So unless means if not, and unless is a negative word. Then as for if, it is a positive word. So this one is coming from conditional sentences or conditional sentence. So the correct answer is going to be, if it does not rain tomorrow, we shall hold an extraordinary staff meeting. If it does not rain tomorrow, we shall hold an extraordinary staff meeting. Now remember, when you start with a condition at the beginning, you need to put a comma somewhere inside the sentence. Okay, so I'm going to say, if it does not rain tomorrow, comma, we shall hold an extraordinary staff meeting. Okay, so let's move on to the next one, which is question 4. Now, as for question 4, it is saying, the room is dilapidated, but it is still used as a laboratory. So the room is dilapidated, but it is still used as a laboratory. Then as for B, no matter. So no matter goes with what? How? So I'm going to say, no matter how dilapidated the room is. So somewhere here you need to put what? A comma. So it is still used as a laboratory. So no matter how dilapidated the room is, it is still used as a laboratory. Okay. Then as for question 5. Question 5 is saying, which is A. He has had his chicken stolen. He has had his chicken. So he has had his chicken stolen. So B is saying his chicken. Okay, so the correct answer here is going to be his chickens have been stolen. His chickens have been stolen. Then as for question 6 is saying, Mumbi is less intelligent than any other member in the family. So Mumbi is less intelligent than any other member in the family. So we need to start with what? Mumbi is there. So the correct answer here is going to be, now as for less, it is more like licit. Okay, so Mumbi is licit intelligent member in the family. So Mumbi is the licit intelligent member in the family. Then as for question 7, it is saying, there was very little salt in the bottle. Then as for B, there was scarcely. So I'm going to say, there was scarcely any salt in the bottle. There was scarcely any salt in the bottle. That is for what? 7, or question 7. Then as for question 8 is saying, he is a very experienced goalkeeper. He cannot let down his team. He is a very experienced goalkeeper. He cannot let down his team. He is so experienced a goalkeeper that he cannot let down his team. That is for what? For question 8. So let me repeat on this part here. The correct answer, it is, he is so experienced a goalkeeper that he cannot let down his team. That is for question 8. Then as for question 9. Question 9 is saying, married couples must not be any means engage in gender-based violence. Married couples must not be any means engage in gender-based violence. Then as for B, it is saying, by no means, by no means. So now, the correct answer here is going to be, by no means must married couples engage in gender-based violence. So let me repeat on this part here. I'm saying, by no means must married couples engage in gender-based violence. That is for question 9. Then the last one is saying, Mr. Jones is wealthy, but he does not adequately support his family. Then as for B, wealthy. So the correct answer here is going to be, wealthy though Mr. Jones is. So somewhere here you need to put a comma. So I'm going to say, wealthy though Mr. Jones is, he does not adequately support his family. So that was the last one. Thanks for watching.